Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary brought to you from our Unranked 2 Diamond series. Today we are playing as Olaf jungle. Now I'm playing Olaf today because Olaf is actually... get my hair out of my mouth. Olaf is actually someone who's kind of falling into meta recently. I think probably the biggest reason for that is two reasons actually. First reason I think is because other junglers are getting nerfed, and the second reason is because Ghost got quite heavily buffed. And I think that really plays into Olaf's wheelhouse a lot and makes him a lot stronger. Now, Olaf is one of these champions who's quite tanky, but also has quite a lot of sustained damage. He's really hard to play against, and he's really simple to play as well. So, Runes of Mastery this game, guys, I'm going to go for 80 reds, and you can go attack speed or 80 quints, or you can kind of go whatever you want, really, there. And then armor yellows and MR blues, or whatever blues you want. Masteries, I'm 12, 0, 18, getting strength of the ages. Now, I'm starting topside this game. I'm starting topside because... two reasons. First reason, I want to get blue buff early so that I can power through the jungle just by spamming my axes. Olaf clears very fast if you can spam your axes, but at the same time you are limited by your mana pool, because spamming axes by using the Q and then picking it up again takes a lot of your mana. So you do, like, imagine right now, like I'm right now and I've done like 1.5 camp. So imagine if I started bot side, I'd be totally as well. So it's just kind of... basically, if you want to be clearing as efficiently as possible on Olaf, then you do want to be having blue buff early, which is why I started topside. Now, second reason I started topside is because Mundo leashing Gromp is really good because his Q does percentage health damage and he can just spam it. So he spams Q and just kills the Gromp in like, 3 cleavers. So I get a really good leash, and yeah, so that's two reasons. Now, I'm going to look to do a level 3 gank here, probably top lane. I didn't see if China just warded that, and I'm going to hope that he didn't, but he's going to go ward it now. So what I'm going to do instead is I might try and invade this volley bear. If not, I'm going to go to top, but through their jungle. So let me just explain a little bit here about what this Unranked to Diamond series is all about. Basically, I'm going to be trying to teach you guys how to play the jungle, how to play Olaf, how to be better at League of Legends, how to be a better teammate, loads of different things I want to teach you guys, and I'm really dedicated on making this, the best kind of series it can be. And yeah, so if there's something about this video that you didn't like, that you didn't think that I taught very well, or whatever it is, then please just let me know, and I'll change it for future videos. Now I'm going to put Ghost really early here, and I'm also not going to use my Q until I can use it facing until I can use it facing the enemy tower there. Now 1 for 1 here is fine. Honestly, they did get first blood, which is better. Does he not have flash? Oh, he already used it. Shit. So, that was not that bad for us. In fact, I think that was kind of good for us until Mundo died at the end. And the reason why I actually thought that was kind of good for us is because Volibear got a kill on me, but Mundo got the kill on Trundle. Or, yeah. So actually that was kind of, as far as who the gold went to, was better for us, although they did get the first blood, but still didn't end up as well as I wanted it to end up there. Trundle survived just a little bit. He also leveled up as well towards the end when I died, which was really quite unfortunate. Anyway, I'm going to keep going here. So yeah, just let me know down below in the comments, guys, if this video isn't very good, if I haven't explained things very well, whatever it is. I have played a bit of solo queue on my main account today, my Diamond 1 account, so I'm a little bit, I should be playing a little bit better today, but that's probably not going to happen because it never does happen. But you know how it is. So yeah, just leave your feedback down in the comments. Chuck a cheeky like if it's if it's a good video, because then I can see at a glance how well I've done. But anyway, I'm gonna go to my bot side jungle here because this is I want to get my red buff. I'm pretty because spamming my Q, my undertow. But I'm still gonna go bot here. Now this is what I said about Ghost being buffed. I used it top lane and it's already on a 1-minute cooldown. Like, it has a really low cooldown, which is really good for just using it as much as you want. Now that's good because they're going to go in on that. Perfect. So I'm not going to use my Q on Thresh here, but now I am going to use my Q, because you want to use your Q on Thresh when you're facing the enemy's escape path, I should say. Sorry, Q on Olaf. It was on the Thresh there, but I mean in general on Olaf. The reason for that is because if I'd thrown it like towards Thresh as I was running in, then when he flashes towards his turret to get out, what's going to happen is I'm suddenly going to be... Wait, I don't want to recall here. I'm suddenly... I'm not going to have my Q because I can't run behind and pick it up again and then go back to chase him. I need to throw it in the direction he's running so that as I'm chasing him, I can pick up my axes. So that's what I want to do there. Now I'm actually going to just get 700 gold here before I recall. 700 gold will allow me to buy the Balmy Cinder. And yeah, I'm not getting the second jungle item here, like the Stalker's Blade or whatever it may be, because I don't really need it. I'm just gonna go for Balmy. Like the Balmy Cinder is better impact for me, so I'm just gonna get that instead. Now, arguably, you could actually skip. Pop. You could actually skip getting your Cinderhawk early and then just rush. Like I was talking to Chakras about it. He says, you can rush Righteous Glory or Sterak's. Like just go like Talisman into Sterak's. I know that sounds very strange, but you can do it because Cinderhawk is good when you have other health items. Like it scales with how much health you have, so it's not really that efficient when it's just it by itself. But at the same time, it's not like you can't go too wrong with it. I just think it's maybe an option if you want to do that. If you want to pick up the skip it, but I think overall it's not really a problem. Alright, so this Volibear does have a bit of a level advantage on me because he has done some successful ganks. I've actually done some successful ganks as well. We got Thresh's Flash, and the thing top lane was very close. It was close, but still, yeah. But I'm just going to keep clearing a little bit here, and then I'll pick up the blue buff. And I should be... I'll be level 6 after getting my blue, which honestly is just pretty standard. Like, this is as... I'm not behind right now. Volibear is ahead, but I'm not really behind, if that makes sense. So it's fine, and like Olaf is a champion who he's really good at pretty much all stages of the game, honestly. So yeah, I didn't mention by the way, but this elo is still like high gold plat elo. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. I'm sorry about that. And I'm feeling my brain feels a bit scattered this commentary, so I'm sorry if I'm like I'm not really doing. I don't know if I'm not explaining things too well or something like that. I apologize. Anyway, so Olaf's ult basically means I now have a much more effective like go button, so to speak, a button I can just press to just go in and just go hard. Now Volibear's red buff is going to respawn, so I'm actually going to try and sit here and fight him, but I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I should try and steal this, I think, rather than fight him. I don't think we can 2v2. Maybe we can actually. But if that guy can just waste Volley's time, then this is really good for us. Yo, chill, it's all good. Yo, mate, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. You don't need me there. I didn't actually see where Volley went. He's still here. Okay, he's taking the Scuttle Crab. I'm actually going to try something really cheeky here. I'm going to pop my ult here because this guy's going to stun me if not. But I saw Volibear was taking the Scuttle Crab. So instead, I'm just going to run... Oh shit. No. God, yes! Ah, last second. Can I even do this? Nice! Holy moly. Yo, being able to spam your Q. You always keep track of where your axes are. If you're fighting someone up close like that, don't throw your axe really far away. Just throw it like a little bit in front of you. Oh god. No, I couldn't get my Q off. Oh god, he's gonna get a double. Shit. If I got my Q off, I could have killed him now, actually, couldn't I? Fuck. The AD carry roamed mid like that. Really? Damn. Okay, well that sucks. They were pinging that something was happening like that though, so I should have probably given more respect to that play potentially happening. Whoops, that's another Balmy Cinder. Anyway, I'm going to go for Stalker's Blade here. Do I want to go Swifties against this team? I think I do. I'm going to go Swifties. I think Swifties are actually a really good boot choice on Olaf, because Olaf's all about move speed. That's why Ghost is so good on him. Like, it's all about move speed. Like, you just pop your ulti, you pop your Ghost, you run at someone, and that's it. Like, that's it. There's nothing else to say, really. So, yeah. It is all about move speed, so Swifties are really useful in that, to that extent. Mercs, I mean, honestly, Mercs are fine, Swifties are fine, Ninja Tabby are fine. Swifties aren't as good as they used to be, but they're still fine. Oh, I'm going to run bot here. But Ninja Tabby and Mercs are actually really efficient, both of them, so yeah. Now, this Ez having double buffs certainly doesn't help my team right here, but I'm going to put a cheeky ward down there and get my red buff. I'll be level 8 after this. Volibear's actually top. Now, if my bot lane hadn't died here, not blaming my bot lane, but I'm just saying if my bot lane were alive, this would be a good time for me to go for Dragon. But as it stands right now, there's not really much for me to do, because I can't force a Dragon when my team, you know, I would want to do Dragon because Volibear's top lane, so he can't really contest it. But I can't force the dragon when my team isn't around to help me force it. It's going to lob an axe at Ezra there. Needs to be careful I don't get hooked or something. Like, I don't think they can flat out dive me, but I will take a lot of damage if they just hook me, so I need to avoid that. Could I have run at him there? I think I could have done, actually. We can do this, though. I don't think they'll see me coming here. I don't think they'll know I'm doing this. Nope. We can probably do this if Zed comes as well. I think we can do this. This is a fire dragon as well, so it's quite an important one. And again, because Olaf can just pick up his axes, he can take this quite fast. Now, I don't have blue buff, so I'm going to be taking it relatively slowly. Well, not relatively slowly, it's just that I can't spam my axes as long as I'd want to. Like, I'm right now. But I should be able to still do this pretty easily. There we go. Just keep my eyes on the minimap here as well. Perfect. Missed my smite, but whatever. And Zed killed Victor. Perfect stuff. So I'm just going to get out of here because the team was alerted that I just did dragon. I've got no mana, so there's no real... Like, I can't go and make a play or anything like that. So I'm just going to get back and go back and just chill here. So I'm going to go and buy my Cinderhawk. I'm probably going to go topside here because my blue buff's about to respawn. How long is it? Like 1 minute? 30 seconds. So 30 seconds on the blue buff respawning. Nice. So I want to be in position for this one. If I actually 20 seconds now. Alright, I'll do walls, gromp, and then blue again. Zed is actually someone who can take blue buff, but he doesn't really need blue. And Olaf actually kind of does need it. Like, if you've got blue on Olaf, you're in a really good spot. So I would argue that, you know, just like taking blue on Olaf is pretty decent. So if you have any excuse to take it, take it. Like, Zed doesn't need blue, but it's nice on him. So I could gift it to him. But I also could just take it for myself. Like, it's not like Zed's, you know, Nivea or someone like that who really, really, really wants the blue buff. He doesn't need it. So yeah, I can just take it for myself, and like, it's better on me than it's on Zed, basically. Like, that's for sure. It's just, you know. But at the same time, if Zed really wanted the blue, if he was gonna, like, you know, rage at me really hard if he didn't get it, then it wouldn't be worth taking it. Obviously, I'd give it to him if he really wanted it. But still, I like to see. Mundo here is sporting the EU West Mundo, aka Toxic Mundo. Oh, nice, that's his flash. Perfect stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, bro, chill, bro. All good, all good. We got his flash. Just gonna tax maybe 2 minions there, that's fine. Alright, that's nice. I wonder if we can do this Rift Herald soon. Without knowing where Volibear is, it's kind of risky. But I do know that Mundo is quite good at taking... Okay, he's mid. I'm going to go mid instead here. So, you know, on paper, that was like a 1-for-1 trade of summoners, me and Trundle, but blowing his flash from my ghost is really, really good for us. What's Zed, mate? Oh my goodness. Is this Zed? Zed, mate, just help. Hello? Yeah, this Zed did not... Does he hate... Did Janna wrong him in a previous life? Is that what's going on here? He was very, very insistent on not helping that Janna. I don't think we want to go in and fight this. I know he got hooked. It's not like it's his choice to fight that, but I'm not... Basically, I'm saying I'm not going to join that fight. Holy moly. That was close. Alright, but still, Lucian got the bot tower, and he's going to... Is he going to keep pushing or go back? I think he should keep pushing. He should keep pushing that. Like, if they're all going to be mid, he should keep pushing. I wanted to run up to volley to trigger his Cinderhawk, which makes him tank the tower. But I also didn't want to run close enough to him so he could flip me into his team, because then I would take a lot of damage. I probably wouldn't die because I got my ult, but it would not be nice for me. So yeah, Lucian kept pushing there, which is good. Just gonna take these minions here, just holding the tower. It actually looks like Lucian might have been in a little bit of trouble here, so he needs to keep running. I'm gonna ping that so he doesn't do something stupid like face check the river, which he almost did anyway. And then I don't have ghosts for 30 seconds, and I'm actually kind of low on health. But there's Trundle, and I'm just throw an axe at him. Fuck you, Trundle. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna take. Am I gonna take my red right now? You know what? I'm actually not gonna take my red right now. I want to recall first. I want to recall first because if I take red and then recall, I'm kind of wasting the red buff. So I'm gonna recall first, and I'm actually gonna do something really cheeky here. I don't recommend you do this at home, but I'm gonna do it anyway because why not? Well, I can think of a few reasons why not, but whatever. I'm actually going to go for like a really ballsy Olaf build here, which is to go for the Yumu's Ghostblade. Like, Yumu's is not really a bad item. Well, actually, it's a good item on Olaf. The problem is that it's not really what the item itself gives you. It's what you got to think, like, okay, if I weren't spending gold on the Yumu's, what would I be spending gold on? And, you know, it's not a bad item. It's just like, okay, maybe it's not the best use of my gold as far as it goes, especially considering it's like a, you know, a DPS item. And Olaf, you can get by on Olaf by going full tank, like, no problem, absolutely no problem. Full tank is perfectly fine on Olaf. It's just like you pop it with your ghost, you pop it with your ulti. Like, Olaf is such like a go button champion. I don't know if that makes sense explaining it like that, but he's a champion where you press the go button and you just like bam, you know what I mean? Like, that's what Olaf's good at now. Because Volibear is pushing bot, I'm actually going to go and hold bot as well. I don't want Volley to get a free tower here while we're all holding mid lane. I think the minion wave is going to get in before. Nice, I can afford to take these before I go bot here. Notice as well that I'm kind of spamming my axes, but not completely spamming them. Like, I'm semi spamming my axes when I'm clearing. Like, if I've got blue, I'll spam them, but I'm just like I'm spamming them like in a little bit, but not entirely when I'm clearing, because I will run completely if that happens. Now we need to make sure we're getting this dragon here. We don't want to lose this dragon. It's another fire dragon, really good dragon. His Volibear's making some interesting moves here. He's kind of trying to stay one step ahead of me, and he's somewhat succeeding with it, but not necessarily. Does Lucian have his ult? Lucian does have his ult, so Lucian should really just be ulting this minion wave here, or he should have done. He doesn't need to now. That's good. Decent ult. Alright, I'm not sure why he wanted to do that, but okay. I'm keeping a very close eye on my health here. I don't want to have to use Ghost unless I really need to. You know what, I'm popping Ghosts now. Should have used this before, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh god. Merci on my soul. Alright, let's get the dragon here. We can get mid as well, but I'm gonna... Oh, shite. What the hell was that? Yeah, fire dragon would be really nice for us here. If we get 2 fire dragons, like, hello, that would be so good. Oh god. Leave me alone, Trundle. Yo. I need help. Boys. Oh my god, no. Pink ward is not important. God damn it. We're gonna get nothing out of this. Fuck. We're gonna lose the mid tower instead. It's too late now for fire dragon. Worth. I have to say in chat, worth. Now we're probably gonna lose the fire dragon for that as well now. But yeah, I disagree with our decision to push that mid tower there. I said worth in all chat, so that's fine. You know, ultimately it's fine. But yeah, I think that the thing is the fire dragon lasts forever, and whereas so does the tower to an extent. The important thing about that, the distinction there, is that at some point we would get that mid tower anyway, right? And I think it would just have been better for the game overall if we'd taken that fire dragon. But you know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, I guess. But even if I hadn't traded my life with Trundles there, I really don't think I would have been able to contest that dragon at all. I would have been in spawn when they went for it. So I don't know. Anyway, so I've got my Yumu's here. So with this item build and blue smite, I can run anyone down, and the fact that I can't be CC'd means that they're not going to be able to survive. So considering how fed this Ezreal is usually very good at kiting, and with that extra bit of armor as well he gets from his Frozen Fist, it's actually kind of hard to play against the blue Ez. But I actually think Olaf is pretty good at doing it. Like, Olaf is really strong. The thing is as well, I mentioned in the beginning of the video, one of the reasons why Olaf's become meta is because the other champions have got nerfed and Ghost is so strong. Part of it is as well because there are a lot of immobile champions coming into the meta as well. People like Ashe specifically. Sometimes Jhin, you see him as well. But you're seeing quite a few immobile champions. Basically people that Olaf can just run down and go for really easily. So this is a 5v5 Aaron for some reason. Like, this is something which I see a lot at lower elo, but I don't know why I see it a lot, and you know, it's not necessary, but I still see it a lot. Is it really? Why does he keep going on those? I don't really think he wants to go on those, does he? I didn't use my Yumis, did I? Crap. We almost got Ez though, and we almost got Thresh. They're both really low. He's playing these fights so risky, but he gets away with it. I think what needs to happen is, like, I got hooked, but I wasn't really fearing that right there because it's not really a problem. But what I think the problem there is that for me to be effective in these fights, I need to run at the enemy team, and I didn't get to do that fight at all. So I need to do that. And honestly, with this build, I'm actually not very good at running down people. So maybe I should just split push a little bit. My team is okay at wave clearing, so I don't know. Like we've got Zed who's alright at wave clearing, and Lucian's got his ult as well. So maybe I could just split push and my team would be fine. I think I should do that. I think I should split push a bit more, because with my build I can 1v1. I can 1v1 anyone. That's no problem. The problem is when we start doing massive team fights like that. Because I'm kind of squishy with this Yumu's build, so if I'd gone full tank it would be a different thing, but why am I being pinged back? Okay, there's actually at least three people here. Well, there was. I don't know if Volibear's still here or not, but if he is, then there's 3 people here. Oh god, this guy's got his ult up again. Alright, then I'm out of here. I'm going to try and be out of here at least. Alright, I'll take it. Let's hope Ez doesn't snipe me with his ult or something. Ez, mate, I don't know where your ult's coming from, but don't do it. Alright, so Trundle used his ult. Trundle used his flash. Flash, ult, Trund, and exhaust Thresh. So that's cool. I didn't... Yeah, so that was that. I thought I could 1v1 them there, but... You know, you can't 1v1 a Trundle ult. You can't. Unless... Like, there's just no one is better at 1v1ing you, or anyone in the game, than Trundle with his ultimate up. Especially against, like, bruisers and tanks. So, yeah, you got to be really, really careful if you see a Trundle with his ult up. I didn't realise he had his ult up there. But again, I use my Ghost. Really not a big deal compared to them using their Flash. I can't help but feel like we maybe could have made a better play on that one there. Considering that we'll start with Mundo landing an axe, a cleaver, sorry. I think maybe we could have landed a bit more cleavers. Okay, so I'm going to avoid the Scourge of My Existence here, which is the random ARAMs in mid lane. I'm actually going to go bot lane here. My Ghost isn't up. And Trundle can probably run away from me here, but I don't know whether his ult is up actually. I don't want him to regen too much health, but I also can't really chase him down in this position. I want him to use his ult. There we go. I'll just bait out the ult and I'll run away from him. It's fine. Got my smite as well, so he's not going to catch me. Alright, so now that he's not got his ult, I can actually fight him if I want to fight him later on. Which is like now. If he wants to keep pushing, I could just run at him. I don't think he can kill me. He might be able to though. We're gonna see, aren't we? I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm too low. I can't fight him. He might get this tower, but that's fine. This tower's going down anyway. They're all coming down. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling. People were coming down. I was a little bit afraid of that one. So I'm going to go for a Black Cleaver next. Black Cleaver on Olaf is really good as well. The stats are like impeccable on Olaf. CDR, health, AD. It's really, really good on him. So let's just get the CDR. And also like the move speed you get from the Phage is really good too. It's kind of like a semi like damage build, but you know, I don't know. I like getting it. It's good if you can like any excuse to get it. It is good to get. So they're gonna go for the dragon here, though. I'm pretty sure. It's about to respawn. I wonder if we can win a 5v5 fight. I think we can if I can get onto. If I can get onto Ez, I think we can win a 5v5. They're gonna get that dragon. The thing is as well is that I don't really want to be the main initiation. But I guess we don't really have any initiation, do we, in our team? Like, the only initiation really is just me running at someone. So I guess I've got to try and catch someone a little bit, else we're not going to get anything done in a fight. Which is also one of the reasons why Mundo top lane. Whoops! I keep leveling my W second. You used to do that on like season 2 in Olaf, QWE, but now you do QEW, and I keep it's like muscle memory, so to speak. See, I can definitely kill this Ez, but I can't chase him that far, like that close to his tower. But yeah, sorry. Something that's not great about Mundo top is just he does lack some good initiation. If you compare to all the other like meta top laners, specifically the meta tanks top, they all have some form of just running at you and engaging a fight. Mundo can only do that with a cleaver. It's not awful, but it's not really something you want to rely on, because you know it can be body blocked, or like Maokai can just W you, or Nautilus will just press R on you. Well, he's not really meta, you know. Echo can just press W and jump in, but even Aurelia has a really good stun. But Mundo, it can work with Mundo. It's hard. It's really hard to get a good initiation off with Mundo. Like I should just sit bot here, shouldn't I? I shouldn't really go mid. My team can wave clear without me. Janna as well is actually she can shield the tower. So I will give this over to Lucian though. It's good on me. It's just that I don't need. I'm gonna split bot actually. They don't need me to defend that tower there. So if they all come for me, then hopefully we can push down mid and get that mid tower. But they don't need me to defend. Just kill the minions, boys. Just kill the minions. Just kill the minions. Like, use your ult, Lucian, if you have to. Okay, they're diving. You know what? I'm just going to keep going here. Nice. Nice. So the reason why the enemy team forced that fight there is because I was split pushing bot, and with my Yumus I might actually be able to get this tower here. Not sure, but I might be able to. Nice, good ace. Yeah, Baron wouldn't be a bad call there. I may as well keep pushing this because I'm already here, but Baron would not be a bad call. We can get mid, we can get Baron. Volibear's up in 5 seconds. He's gonna have home guards as well. Can I get this? Probably not. Just go Baron Lucian, man. Actually, I can get this, but I don't think I'll get the inhibitor. Yeah, where's Volibear? Is Volibear going to Baron? No, okay, and that's good. So I get 2 towers there, and I also draw people to me, which means that he's not going to Baron. No, he's going there now. I think we can do it in time. We got mid tower as well. Holy shit, we got so much off that play. Are they not doing it in time? They're not, are they? Shit. Volibear might get this then. Oh, Mundo's gonna die as well. Mundo! Oh god. Don't leave it on that health. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. Did that just happen? This is the worst display of anything I've seen in my life. I don't think I've seen anything worse in my life. Like, legit. I really don't think I have. This is a bad fight for us to take though, we are a bit low and stuff, so yeah. Just run, just run, just run. Juked. Alright, he's not going to throw his Q at me, that's fine. Be careful boys, just run, just run! What are we doing? We got the Baron, let's get out of there. Alright, nice. So I've got my cleaver now. I'm going to go for some armor definitely after that though, like... I will be too squishy if I don't have some armor, so I'll get the cleaver and then I go into... Probably Dead Man's Plate will be the armor item I go for, or GA. GA is really good as well. Dead Man's Plate or GA, probably Dead Man's Plate, and then if I get Dead Man's Plate first, I'll probably get GA after that. I could just get GA by itself, like I don't even need Dead Man's, I could just go GA. We'll see. I might... it depends how much health I have with Black Cleaver. I probably won't have that much, right? 2.8k. Yeah, I probably need a Dead Man's Plate. Alright, I'll go Dead Man's. I'll get Dead Man's into GA. Alright, Dragon's about to respawn and it's a fire dragon. So we like the first 4 dragons this game have all been really good dragons. Not Cloud, sorry, Ocean Dragon and Fire Dragon are the 2 best dragons in the game. So The fact that these are all spawning here means that it's this game, like dragon control, is being really important. I do need to be a bit careful of that Victor though. Victor, I don't have any MR. Well, I don't have any armor either, I guess. Yeah, never mind. What am I talking about? So if I get the Scuttle Crab here, then it means that we can control this dragon area-ish. And it means that if we're going to be like, if a dragon fight pops out here and we've got the Scuttle Crab, it does mean that we're in a better position here. I'm just going to go for this guy here, because he is a little bit out of position. If he doesn't have flash, he should be... Put my ghost here. I'm just going to run into the backline, because we've got the Scuttle Crab here as well. So there's 3 people on me for the backline there. I'll take that. Okay, wait. Shit. Alright, now that, like, I think this is fine still, yeah. So, the fact that firstly I got Victor so low that I may as well have killed Victor in this fight. Like, if you think about it, yes, I didn't get the gold for killing Victor, but I may as well have killed him because I got him so low that he couldn't do anything afterwards. So, I take Victor out of the fight, and also by running at the back line, I draw Trundle, Ezreal, and Victor. All 3 of them just go on me, which gives us time to deal with Volibear. Although, having said that, I don't think I did use my Yumi's, yeah, because I used it on Thresh. Having said that, Volibear is harder to deal with than I am because he's tankier than me, but also he didn't get someone low enough that they had to recall. I practically killed Victor there. And honestly, like, at first I was trying to go for Ez, but I probably should have just focused Victor. Like, Victor he seems squishier, so yeah. But that's good, like, this Scuttle Crab helped me a lot to be able to just run at the enemy team. I had Ghost, Yumi's wasn't up, but I had Ghost, had my ulti, Blue Smite. I just, you know, it was a lot of stuff to help me run at someone. Even though my score is 5, 5, and 5, but firstly my farm is pretty high because I've been split pushing, which is good. But also I do feel like I'm making plays this game, and I am obviously having a positive impact on the game. Now this bot in here is actually open, but we don't have Baron anymore. So we didn't actually do anything with Baron, which is bad. Like, we should have done something with Baron, but it's mostly my bad on it. Well, it's not my bad, but it's something I could have done differently, something I could have changed. Like, I didn't really coordinate my team to tell them, okay, we're going Dragon here, or we're going to be pushing here. You know, I wasn't on top of my team like that at all. So, not my fault, but it's something I could have done differently. So it's something, you know, to take into consideration here. I'm not really that afraid being here. Maybe I should be, but I don't feel like I am. Alright, Thresh is here. They can't kill me, because even if I get caught, I'm just going to ult and run away. But like I say, split pushing, I can 1v1 anyone, so I'm not afraid of anyone. Oh, wow. Can we collapse here, actually? Okay, I forgot to put my ult. I was wondering why I was so damn slow there. That's cool again, I'm drawing Ezreal out of the fight there. It's fine. Like, this isn't the role I'm playing in these team fights. I'm perfectly fine with this. I did misplace a little bit though. I was a bit too passive to begin with here. Easy peasy. So we got Zed. Zed is like living up to his name a little bit. Hurt everybody. But you know, this is like, I didn't play amazingly this game. I made a few mistakes, but honestly, like, this is a bit of a display of how you can still do well in a game without having to, like, hard carry. Like, I didn't hard carry this game, but decision making, I think, played a big part here, and like recognizing, okay, with the build that I've got, like, split pushing is a superior option, that kind of stuff. Like, I think that actually helped our team, because you could just argue, oh, Foxy, you got lucky that they dove in mid lane and kind of threw the game. Firstly, it takes more than one dive to throw a game, and secondly, like, the reason they dove was because I wasn't there. If I was there, they probably wouldn't have dived. And if I was there, then it would have wasted my time. Nothing would have happened, and then they would have stayed ahead. Like, the thing is, I knew that my team wouldn't be able to get dove, so I wasn't really afraid of that. Unless something really, like, something extreme just, like, happened and someone fucked up really hard, then I knew I didn't have much to worry about. And, you know, you can't really assume that your teammates are going to do really dumb stuff. Like, you can assume that, but it's not really the best way to be playing the game. And by doing that, you actually open yourself up to, like, suboptimal strategies that sometimes they work because, you know, like, so yeah, maybe sometimes you'll have protected your team because it stopped them going, like, full retard, but most of the time it's just like a bad, oh shit, I didn't press R, well, that's awkward. Most of the times it's just a bad strategy that won't work. Hmm. So actually the funny thing is that Zed was by himself there and he got caught. But we're actually the ones who should have been with him. So that was actually like our fault as much as his. I mean, you could like in that situation. I can imagine, you know, your Zed dies in that situation. Just like, oh my goodness, I always have teammates that get caught. They're always getting caught all the time. It's like, yeah, well, okay, he did get caught. That's true, but he got caught because he was the one actually doing the right thing. So yeah, I mean, it's still like if you're Zed, you should still think in that situation. Okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bit of a mistake. But also, if you're his teammates, then you should think, oh, maybe I could have done something differently. I don't think we can push this mid down or just brute force it, so I'm just going to go and take this top tower here instead. We do have super minions coming in, but until they're actually in... Okay, I'm just going to fight instead, that works as well. Let's get this tower here. Oh, Ez is back up, boys. I'll take that kill. I now have positive kill death, that's fine. Easy peasy. Totally calculated. Alright. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope you learned a bit about playing Olaf, or just... I'm not really sure I taught much about Olaf, or kind of just running at people. There's not really much to say about Olaf, to be honest with you. But I kind of more importantly wanted to... I think this was more a game about kind of playing to your strengths and weaknesses and knowing what you should be doing in a game and playing towards that. I don't want to pretend like I was like the #1 reason we won that game. I think Lucian played really well there, but at the same time, it's not like anyone else was anything special, right? And it takes just one person to carry a game when you're behind, right? So, but yeah, I think, you know, that decision making, deciding, okay, I'm going to split push. I think I played the team fights fairly well too, at least like the theoretical side of things. Just run on the back line, like seriously on Olaf, just run on the back line, like proper run at them, because even if you don't get to kill someone, you draw so much attention to yourself, and you're always zoning at least one person. You're always at least going 1-for-1 with someone, because the whole time that someone's trying to deal with you, they're not dealing with anyone else. And no one can actually properly 1v1 you, so most of the time you're going to be drawing more than just one person out of the fight, and then that leaves your team to do what they want to do. You saw in that dragon fight, we won without even having Zed there. I think a lot of that was because I just... ran a, I ran a Victor, Ez, and Victor, Ez, and Trundle were all on me, so it actually became quite an easy fight for us, even though we didn't have our mid lane there. Anyway, yes, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to give that cheeky thumbs up if you did, and you can subscribe to me for more educational league content. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, catch me streaming, twitch.tv/Foxdrop. All those links are down below in the description, guys. Most importantly, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.